Enter Red Room. How are you? I just did a video about my little mini haul with my cleaning organizing supplies, so check that out. This one is going to be my mini haul for like skincare and other stuff that I decided to get, and then I have another pad product type thing, but I'm gonna put this one in here because the other one we need to talk about is like an actual new product to the like series that I started. So yeah, essentially I needed a few things and decided to pick them up. Of course, I got these things generally at Tjmaxx, Marshals, Ulta, those places. Those is kind of where I frequent. I was gonna get skincare at Sephora. The line was long for checkout on the day that I went, and I was just like, I'm not gonna do this today. I just don't feel like it. So I just left and I didn't buy anything. So I'll be back when I finish up the skincare product that I'm using up, because I was like, well, I do have this thing still. It's the Kate Spade goat milk. It's the cleanser, and I still have it. So it's nearing the end, but since I still have some, I was just like, well, never mind anyway, because I'm still using it up and I don't want any products in my room like bloating away like some of my other skincare products or body care products even. So yeah. So the first thing I'm just going to show you is my basic cream top, because I was caught unawares that my period was here. Even though I knew it was coming on. And someone with PCOS, I am like genuinely surprised when I do like go through menstruation, just because it's not necessarily something that like stays on forever, you know, that like stays on consistently. So I'm always surprised. But it's just like, my friend and I were talking about this in the car today about like how every fucking time you have a period, like for some reason you're caught unawares. Like you're caught unawares about like the emotional intensity. Like you'll have a really bad emotional day, or like argue with someone because you're feeling bad, and then like you realize it's your period. You realize it's your period and you're like, oh, my bad. Like, let me course correct this, because I've like cut off ties, I've cried, I've overeaten, and now I realize it's my period. And it's just like, what you should, like, shouldn't we know this like every month? Like, generally for the next like 30 plus years of our lives that this is going to happen to us? Like, that's kind of crazy for me. So yeah, I was like caught unawares. And so I ended up getting the honey pot. So I needed to get them because like, yeah, because the first night I free bled and I was like, no. I was like, oh my god, I need to get this. So yeah, I went to get the honey pot. Got it. This one is the Cover Super non-herbal pads with wings. So essentially this is more like you're having your period ones, because generally if I'm not on my period I don't buy pads or liners or anything like that. I just don't see the need anymore to do it. But yeah, like I got them, so this is my thing. Next up will be some socks. So I feel like every time I go to wash my socks and make them pair, you know, and pair them back together, it never happens. And so I'm having less and less pairs of socks, and it's kind of like, what's happening? And as it gets warmer, I also don't want the very thick socks that I use for winter. So I need to transition out of them anyway. And I don't like really long socks. I just, around the ankle is fine. So I got these from Tjmaxx. It's the Tahari brand, quarters, 10 pairs. I wear size 10, so my big ass feet. But you get it for $6.99. So it's like a whole pair. And then it has the little name Tahari, different colors and stuff like that. I really wish it was more like grays in here, because the white ones after a while look so dingy. I don't walk on the floor with them, but like my feet sweat and stuff like that. And then if I walk on the floor, this dirty ass floor, then like they're going to get discolored like very easily and tainted very easily. So I wish they had like, they had some grays, black, maybe even a little bit of brown, or even like any of these colors that are in there. I wish they had that for this, but I just needed some because every time I try to make pairs now, it's just like fewer and fewer pairs are showing up after I do laundry. And I'm like, why the fuck are happening? Or I am, they're like becoming so threadbare, like they have holes in them and stuff like that, and I'm not into mending stuff. I should probably like learn to mend them because that would long, you know, sustain their life or increase the longevity of the product. There we go. So I got these. Next, hair care, because I need to wash my hair eventually. So I got the Creole Essence Haitian Black Castor Oil Conditioner. So this, I really enjoy this. It really helps my hair to get detangled. I really enjoy it. I use the shampoo, but I really enjoy the conditioner. If I could find another shampoo, I would, because shampoos really kind of like annoy me anyway, because it kind of makes my hair like just tight and weird. And then after that, it feels like if I use the wrong conditioner, my hair just like scrunches together, and if I didn't detangle really well, like all of that shed hair gets almost matted in there, and I get frustrated with it. But this is a really good conditioner because it's a really good help with detangling. So I really enjoy this and will repurchase it for the foreseeable future. It's at Ulta. You can find it online on their own website. It's roughly like $22 or something like that. So, yeah, I enjoy it. It does last me quite a bit. So, yeah, I don't use it to like start the process. I use it to really like condition detangle when I do that session. The first few products I use, they help with detangling also, but like the main one, if I really want to detangle and like shit is hit the fan, I use this one, and it works really well. Cool. The last two products are from the same brand, but they're just different items in the brand, and it's skincare. So I ran out of my CosRx toning pads, so I needed to get, is it CosRx? It may be another brand, I don't know, but it's toning pads, because I'm using the Beauty of Joseon, but it's the ginger essence, but I didn't want to use it just as the only toner. So what I normally do is spray my face with Caudalie, then I go in with toning pads, and then I go in with the Beauty of Joseon, like just put it in my hands and put it in my face, put my moisturizer, and then oil. Usually I ran out of my jojoba oil, so eventually I'm gonna have to like go and get that. But and I need to start following up with sunscreen too, so there's that. But I ran out of the toning pads, so I decided to go get some today while my friend was like held hostage in the car because I was driving. She drove like the first half that we were together, and then like the second half I was telling her about I was going to IKEA after that. She was like, I want to go to IKEA because I wanted to get stuff, and I was like, let's go, girl. But I decided to go to the Tjmaxx and get this stuff. So while she was with me, I got skincare. So I got this brand called Mixsoon. It's a Korean brand. So it's a bean toner pad. This is the box. Let me see if I can just open it on its own. Hold on. I don't have like very long nails, but also sometimes I can't open a lot of things. My friend's nails are so long right now, so she was like, can you help me? I've never had like this like before. Yeah, so it looks like this. Oh, and then you open it. Oh, okay. You open it. I can open it now because this is the only product I'm using for pads, so it's not like a waste or anything. So open it up. Ooh, okay. This is so hard for me because I also don't have strength like that sometimes. Okay. It doesn't smell bad. It's like a really neutral kind of scent. It's not overly perfumed, which is like good. They usually give you these little things. I never use them because I'm just like, what's the point? So there's a bunch of juice in here. So it looks like that. The toning pad has these little specks in it, so I'm assuming it's like specks of bean or something. Whatever, I don't care. So the directions are to gently sweep along the skin texture from inside to outward. And then if you want to have an intensive care treatment, then you place it on your face for 10 minutes. And then take it off and pat on the thing for absorption. So yeah, that's the first thing. It has a little bit of the syrup and stuff in there. And 12 months till expiration. So, boop. Got that. And then the next thing I got is the Mixsoon Bean Cleansing Oil. And I got these at 2 separate times. So I got the cleansing oil first because as the seasons change, my face needs different things. And I'm feeling like the goat milk is less efficient now, or less effective for my skin as it gets warmer. I don't know why. So I decided to get an oil cleanser because I like oil cleansers to take off a lot of stuff. I'm going to give a mini review of the, well, I had it in another video, I think. I should release it. But the cleanser I got from Lush, I really liked. It's like clay based, so it kind of pulls stuff. I was going to get the Beauty of Joseon Bean Pore Mask, so I might still get that just because I do want to like make sure that over the summer I don't have a lot of like pimples and stuff, because I'll be wearing like sunscreen and oil, and then like I'll be sweating, so like all that stuff, right? And then like having to wash your face, needing to make sure your face is like clean is like a thing, especially during the summer, because you are doing so much like with your body, and you're out in the elements where it's like it's a lot going on. So the directions: you pump 2 to 3 times on dry hands, and roll in the whole face. Make sure your face is dry, and then after that you wet your hands to emulsify it and then rinse off. So I like emulsifying oils because my skin errs on the side of oily. Like if I wash my face and let it just no product, eventually it'll develop oil, especially in this like T-zone area. And as a result, I don't like oil-based products not being washed off. Like it feels gross on my skin, and it feels like that residue is just disgusting. So I don't like it. So I'm happy to try these 2 from this brand. I've seen it for a while, so I'm gonna like happily try these because they look pretty cool. So I'll probably just start mixing this in at night or something like that to cleanse my face and take all the gunk from the day, and then like go with the goat milk, and then like use the goat milk up and see if I want to repurchase it for the summer or like try something else, because usually, like I said, with the seasonal change, my skin needs something else entirely, and then I just have to go to do something else. So yeah, so that was everything: the pads, conditioner, my socks, and my skincare. And so that's it. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.